Hey yo, what's going on, good people? It's your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch my content. And it's always like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hey, join the website at thechristhornshow.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an update for you, and let's get into it right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know a couple of days ago, I did a story about the young 9-year-old who got killed at the park by a neighbor who was claiming that she was making too much noise or whatnot. Walked over there and shot this girl dead. Her name is again. I'm seeing articles where they saying she's 8, and I'm seeing articles where they saying she's 9. So I'm gonna say between 8 to 9 years old. Her name is Sarabi Medina. All right. Um, this is what happened to her. So now we have new details, and you know the last video I was like, hey, I was surprised that they got the baby face showing, but they don't have the accused killer face showing. But now we have an update where they do have his face showing, and I want to let y'all hear this right now.
We are learning more about an horrific crime in Portage Park.
Casey Cronus is live with what an eyewitness is sharing about the murder of a young girl. Casey.
Corey and Dawn, 9-year-old Sarabi Medina, known by loved ones as Bibi, was shot and killed as her father tried to stop the gunman. Witnesses say her murder was completely unprovoked. Today, the suspect sat before a judge. He was appointed a public defender and did not speak during the proceeding. 43-year-old Michael Goodman is being held without bail, charged with first-degree murder. Last night, loved ones and neighbors came together outside of Medina's Portage Park home to remember the child who would have started 4th grade this month. But on Saturday night, she had just gotten ice cream and was riding her scooter along the sidewalk when she was killed. Her father had been chatting briefly with 3 friends who were sitting in a vehicle when they heard a gunshot. Prosecutors now revealing that shot was allegedly fired by the suspect in his apartment across the street, where they found a bullet lodged into the wall. Witnesses say the following fateful moments happened in a flash. Prosecutors say the suspect emerged from his building with a gun and walked toward the little girl when her father screamed. As Medina's dad rushed the gunman, prosecutors say Goodman shot the child in the head. A witness, Renee Aquino, says the girl's father tackled the suspect. The gun went off again during a struggle, and Goodman was shot in the face. Now, Aquino is revealing another troubling detail.
Looked like some headphones on his head, and the gun was on the side of his head. He had both of his arms just stretched out on the side of his body, just walking normal, like tunnel vision. They had retrieved them and investigated that they were not headphones. They were earmuffs. They are used to, in a shooting range. When you shoot a gun at a shooting range, you got to put earmuffs on. That's what they were. She was a beautiful little girl.
Damn.
And him being a father to raise this little girl on his own and then to lose her, I feel like this world has ended. My world has ended. Like, what are we going to do when this world is so crazy? And we need to love our children.
A gun was recovered at the scene, and in the suspect's apartment, detectives found a FOID card, a receipt for the gun, and additional ammunition. He has no criminal history, according to prosecutors. Reporting live from the Layton Criminal Courthouse, Casey Cronus, Fox 32, Chicago.
Wow. So, I tell y'all, man, when y'all think y'all heard the worst is yet to come. The worst is to come. So, he had no criminal history. That what gets me with a lot of these stories. A lot of these people have no criminal history, but it seems like they just decide one day just to have a history now. But now he's going to have one now. And it's probably going to be a long one he's going to have. All right. Meaning this going to stick with him for a lifetime. And he probably end up getting life in prison for what he has done. Okay. But of course, I know they probably going to do a competency test. How you call them damn tests. Sorry if I fucked it up. But they probably going to do one of them tests to see is he competent to stand trial. Now, looking at this food right here, looking at his face, you know how some people like to say God don't like ugly. You know, now I'm not the one to usually use them terms because I'm not a man who just really into Christianity or the Bible, anything like that. I'm not just into it like that. But in this case, I will make an exception and say, hey, this proves that God does not like ugly, you know, because you sit up there and did this, look what happened to you. You got shot with your own gun, unless your eye looked like this at first, which I doubt it, but you sit up there trying to get this baby in the scuff, you got shot with your own damn gun. Now you got a fucked up ass face. You know, it serves you right for what you did to that child. Serves you right. Okay? But again, guys, I hope this wake up a lot of people, black or white, or whatever ethnic you are. I hope this is a wake up call for a lot of you, and a lot of, including me, that we have to seriously be careful of the company that we keep. All right, or we got to be very careful about our surroundings, you know, because again, like I said in my last video, I still don't know all my neighbors, and me personally, we hear stories like these. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't know them. Okay, but I mean, because you just don't know people's mindset. These folks will smile in your face, and in a heartbeat, you got a bullet or a knife in your back. You know, you just don't know the intentions of people, especially people who you help. They'll be the worst ones, the people that you help. Because like they say, the ones that you help has the most hatred for you when things don't go right. You could mess up and do just one little small thing. They're going to hate you forever. All right? They're going to hate you forever. And the crazy thing about them is the people who have been real enemies to them, they keep them around. They stick around there. How many of y'all have that happen? You know, somebody you were cool with, somebody you helped. All right? You did something and you gave them an apology. You gave them an apology for it. They don't want to accept the apology. So they hold this big ass grudge against you. But everybody else who tried to hurt them or did the worst to them, they buddy with them. I don't know how the fuck that works. I don't. But in a lot of people's mind, that works. It does. So again, I mean, y'all just have to be careful who you keep in your inner circle and be careful of your surroundings, you know. But if you comfortable trying to introduce yourself to everybody, hey, more power to you. But anybody like me, you know, who ain't just trying to make everybody know who I am, hey, more power to you too. You know, it's all about your safety and your sanity, and especially if you have children. You know, especially with the children, it's all about the safety. All right? And this is why I preach. Y'all, ladies and gents, y'all need to start letting in everybody around y'all family, man, or around y'all children, because you just don't know when that day is going to come that somebody's going to snap. Somebody's going to snap. And if they aiming for you and they can't get you, you already know who they're going to try to go for next. They're going to try to go for your children. We hear a lot of stories like these. We do. And when they can't get to the person who they want, they go to the next thing or person that they love. And 9 times out of 10, it is the children that they go after. They do. But again, what's shocking me about this man had no criminal history. So why create one now? I just don't get it. I don't get this at all. All right? Young child playing in the park. Minding her business, 9 times out of 10 having fun. An 8 or 9 year old child. And you got a grown ass child getting upset because he complained about too much noise. And he figured the way to rectify that situation was to off a child. And here's the crazy thing about that. She's not the only child staying in the neighborhood. So you silence her, you still got other children out there. There's going to be children and play and make noise. All right? That's a child, man. That's a child. But maybe I'm the one, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just sitting up here talking. I don't know. I just don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, this update. We do have a picture of the guy. I mean, judgeable by his cover, he look crazy as fuck. All right. But as always, y'all leave your thoughts in the comment section. And, hey, stay tuned for more updates. I'm your man, Chris Thorne. Peace out.